next award is a new award. It's called the Barnabas Award, and I instigated this without knowing that it's never been done before. And there's a guy in the Bible named Barnabas, and there was one day I was sitting in some Sunday school class or whatever, and I learned that this name meant son of encouragement, and it's stuck with me for 10 years. And I think it's because encouragement is just such a necessity in a group of people, especially if you want to get going and you want to go somewhere. So that's how this kind of got started, this Barnabas Award. Okay, I'll open the envelope. The nominees for the Barnabas Award, which is named after the Apostle Barnabas, whose name means son of encouragement, are Val Doubledam and Ken Hasty for showing a persistent ability to encourage others and look on the bright side of challenges in spite of how things appear. Okay, here we go. Ken Hasty. Ken has been an encouragement to the front lines in the last year, and they're going through numerous kind of shortages with staff. And if you've ever served on a team with Ken, you know he's about to inspire confidence and encouragement when he says, "Absolutely." Can you?
Absolutely.
Good morning. I'm not normally up here, and you know the lights are really bright. I can't see any of you at all, so it's a good thing. I'm Pam Noel, and I'm the finance director here at River City Church, and I'm pleased to announce the award, Who You Are When No One's Looking. And this is an award for the person who demonstrates consistent reliability and integrity, and normally there's someone who's doing something behind the scenes. And we have 4 nominees. This morning we have Natalie Labine, who is in the front row here. She's the person that videotapes the service and makes sure that it gets up on Facebook for you to see if you've missed a service or you want to share the service with someone who is unable to attend. Craig Doubledam for his service on the setup team. And although he's a big guy, a very sociable guy, he is working behind the scenes on that team. Deb Hopkinson. And she's the person that really keeps that PowerPoint ministry alive back there and makes it simple for us to follow and sing along those wonderful worship songs. And Ken Hasty, who you just saw up here, for keeping the pizza party going from every other week in our library here to reach out to newcomers to River City Church and help them feel even more comfortable than they do on a Sunday morning. And the winner is Craig Doubledam for his work on this setup of the facility team. I can't see his, oh there he is.
Can't see Craig.
Okay, so I get to give away the Fisherman's Award. Despite the title of this award, it is not for who caught the biggest fish, which I know there's lots of contests around that do that. No, this award instead celebrates people, volunteers who work extra hard at using creative ideas and all kinds of energy to invite and bring newcomers to River City Church to meet Jesus. So, okay, the nominees for this, there's a little group that's a nominee, and then there's a person. And as I said, this is for the volunteer who shows creativity and persevering in reaching out and ministering to people who don't know Jesus yet and who don't yet attend River City. So way back, and the Kid City people will remember this, way back in the fall we were talking about winter coming and being all depressed about it. And a group of guys got together and said they were going to take their kids skating one afternoon together. And that whole little, we're going to take our kids skating together one afternoon, turned into, yeah, but we should do this and make it free and invite everybody in the whole city. And we should do it as a River City event. We should do it so we can invite people to come to church at Christmas time. So Dave Empringham and Steve Spink and Rob Huffgart are those three guys. They're all Kid City volunteers, and it was a conversation over coffee on a break in Kid City where this community skating event at Christmas time was born. So for that effort and for other ideas, because now those guys, I think some of them are working on the golf tournament now, so they've turned their energies into something else that will bring new people into the church. So Dave Empringham, Steve Spink, and Rob Huffgart. And the other nominee is Yasmin Vanos, who I know personally is always bringing people to church. And she has had Daryl and I in her home for dinner several times because she'd like us to meet her friends that she's bringing. So Yasmin's our second nominee. And the winner is... It's a tie. They couldn't decide. So Rob Huffgart, Dave Empringham, and Steve Spink for the Kid City Community Skate, and Yasmin Vanos, because if you haven't been invited to her home for dinner yet, you probably will be. So come on up, all you guys. Okay, so here's the three guys and an idea. It's gonna be. And Yasmin. Yeah. All right, you all rock. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Keep drinking coffee.
This is the award that I like to give away the most. It's called the New Wineskin Award. It's named for Jesus, his wise advice to not put great new wine in cracked old bottles, so that it can be really enjoyed. It's for someone who exudes innovation, risk-taking, while pursuing the core values of River City Church. And there are three nominees. Ted Strickwarden for his initiative in taking on some vocal leadership in the band, guitar solos, especially in our Let It Be series. Boy, he really ratcheted it up a notch. Cheryl Martin being the initiator and the inspiration for the Let It Be series, and for inspiring Faith and other members of her team to take on this project. And Darcy Barker, inventive storytelling in Kid City. The winner is... it's another tie. Ted! Yeah. For pursuing musical challenges in Let It Be. And Darcy for reinventing storytelling in Kid City. And as Melissa said when we started this, and Daryl as well, we could not do this without all of you who come in week after week after week to do what you do and make this place happen. We are so blessed as a leadership team to have so many committed and special treasured volunteers. Why don't you give yourselves a hand?
Now, just before the kids get released to go to Kid City, I want to introduce Nicole here, if she would come up. Nicole is our brand new First Impressions Director, Nicole has served on staff before as children's director a year ago, and we're glad to have you back on board, and I know that you're going to be a real blessing to Jen and Judith and the rest of that team, so thank you so much for coming on board.